Welcome, Saltos and Aerials. For today's class, we're going to need a water bottle, and then you're going to need a soft and safe area to practice in, as well as your TheraBand. And then we're going to use this bad boy right here to work on some handstands, okay? So make sure that you have shoes or that you're barefoot, and let's get going. We're going to start with that warm-up, and now we're going to run. Let's get those arms moving. Try to get on the balls of your feet, so almost like you're on your tippy toes. Alright, and now high knees. Keep those arms going. And now butt kickers. Remember, eyesight and pocket with those arms. Great work. Alright, we're going to pause, and now we're going to warm up our arms. We're going to go front to back and count 1 every time in the front. We'll do 5. There are going to be 5 on every arm swing on these. Now over the top. So the top arm's going to reach behind your head across to your shoulder, and your front arm's going to reach in front of your body to the opposite shoulder. Get those shoulders warmed up. And we're going to reach up and circle forward 5 times. And then stop at the top, and then you're going to go backwards. Now after 5, this drill's going to be kind of tricky. We're going to swing our arms in opposite directions. Start with your favorite arm. See if you can get it. And then after 5, you're going to, again, stop at the top, and then try to switch directions. Good job. Now hands on our hips. And we're going to bend forward, get those sides warmed up. And you're gonna lean, stand up tall and lean back, but try to just use your upper back. Keep your core tight. You shouldn't feel anything in your lower back. And then over to your right. And up, we're gonna lean over to your left. Arms up tall. And now we're going to go 2 big circles to your right. And stop at the top. And we're going to do 2 big circles to your left. Good work, guys. Alrighty, now we're going to work on some inchworms. So we're going to go to the ground, and we're going to go forward, and then we're going to go backwards. So I'll show you how to do that now. I'm going to go along our tape line that I put down. So you're going to reach up tall, and starting from the top of your body, you're going to reach down to the ground, hands, head, and then curve your spine. Once you get to your feet, walk it out to a push-up position. You're going to walk it out as far as you can without your body falling, keeping your core tight, ribs engaged, and your hips tight. And then you're going to walk it back, go to your standing pike stretch, and then roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, and then finishing at the top with those arms overhead. And then you go again. Again, we're doing 5 of these. Great work. All right, so now we're gonna go backwards. And it's the same thing. Arms up tall, roll down vertebrae by vertebrae into that pike stretch, out to our push-up position. Now here you have to push from your shoulders and let your feet go backwards. Try to keep legs super straight the whole time. They do not want to bend. And always challenge yourself to get as low as possible. Good work. And done. Alright, we're gonna go into our stretches. Today's stretch is gonna be a little bit quicker. We're gonna get those legs moving and loose. So we're gonna do our butterfly, diamond, pike, and then pancake. And then we're gonna go through that 3 times. Another third one, we're gonna hold each position for 5. Every time, try to just settle into that shape a little bit more. Keep moving around if you need to. Really try to stretch that shape out, get as much as you can, even though it's a short time. Push gently and increase slowly. And now we're going to flex our feet, reach over and pull. And again, we're going to hold for 5 seconds here. And now we're going to go to our pancake and you're going to, or straddle, and you're going to reach over the top to your left. Remember, hold for 5. Take it across to the right and hold for 5. And now we're going to turn our chest down, take it back over to your left, walk it through the middle, hold for 5. And then back to your right, hold for 5. And now we're going to go to the middle in this pancake and we're going to hold for 30 seconds. Alright, now we're going to do our Achilles stretch. We're going to do everything in sets of 3s today. You're going to hold each position for 5. Now bend each knee one at a time. Remember, we are doing these in sets of 3. And now both knees together. And straight legs again. Keep pushing your shoulders open towards your legs to increase the stretch not only in your hamstrings but also your shoulders. Now repeat. You're gonna hold each position for 5. Now bend each knee one at a time. Remember, we are doing these in sets of 3. And now both knees together. And straight legs again. Keep pushing your shoulders open towards your legs to increase the stretch not only in your hamstrings but also your shoulders. Alright, now we're going to go to our seal stretch. So make sure your legs are straight, toes pointed. And we're holding these for 10 seconds today. And we're going to push up through our Achilles and go into our cat stretch. And then we're going to repeat it again. And on this one, you're going to alternate your feet. You can alternate them 5 times if you feel like you need a little bit extra challenge. And we're holding these for 10 seconds today. Alright, and now our shoulder stretch. You're going to try to get your pinkies as close together as you can with your palms down, hands behind you. And then you're going to slide those hips forward. Try to keep your chin up. And we're holding these for 10 seconds today. And now we have our splits. We're going to start with our runner stretch. So again, straight leg on the right, reach forward, and we are holding these for 10. And then push that hip and knee forward. Slide it on out. Again, we're holding for 10. And straight leg on the left. And then push that hip and knee forward. And now your left leg split. Try to challenge yourself, push a little bit more. the only way to get more flexible, but remember, listen to your body. Great work. So now we're gonna go into our middle splits, hands in front, and just jump those legs out. You can see I'm flexing my feet and then I'm pulling my big toe away from the ground to try to rotate my hips as I squeeze and push down. And we're gonna keep holding this one for 30. All right, great job, and let's press up. Good work. All right, guys, we're gonna do a couple handstand drills. Now, these drills should be done on a soft surface, so make sure you're on the floor with something soft underneath you. The whole point of these is to feel the alignment of your body, because holding a handstand is all about getting proper alignment and then staying tight and pushing tall. So you want to play with your leg position and just kind of feel that your head, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankle are all in a straight line. And then once you find that place where you think you have it, you're going to lift your leg up and allow that to push your chest down and only bend your arms as you need to. It doesn't want to feel quite like a push-up. You really want to feel your body going upside down and how well you maintain that straight line. So do sets of 5. I'll do one more to show you here. And now go over to your left leg, same thing. And you want to make sure that the leg that you're holding up is your back leg in your lunge. So if you're a lefty, your right leg will be up behind you. If you're a righty, your left leg will be up behind you. Good job. Now we're gonna go over to another drill that I like to do. And this has to do with the pushing. So this leg will be the same as your lunging leg. So for someone like me, you'd be a lefty. Or if you're a righty, you'd be a righty. So here, we want to focus on pushing through our leg and then stretching up tall. So what we're going to do is you're going to hold that leg up slightly off the ground with a flex foot and push and kick back to a straight line. Now again, we want to make sure our foot doesn't go above our head. We want to maintain that straight line. So squeeze your butt, squeeze your body, and stretch it out. Remember, 5 on each side. Great work, guys. All right, now we're gonna go to a wall handstand drill. I call these toe taps. So you're gonna start in a push-up position and walk those feet up. Get as close as you can to the wall. And you're gonna just tap those toes on the wall. Now, the most important thing is keeping those arms super straight and pushing tall so we don't fall on our head. Again, make sure you're on a soft surface and you want to do a forward roll out of this if you fall, but the goal is to walk out of it or maybe cartwheel down with control. And then once you try a couple of those, go ahead and bring it down. And now we're gonna go to another drill that I like, and this is just switching your legs. So you're gonna go to that same push-up position. Walk your hands in towards the wall, but you're gonna leave about a foot or so of space. If you're not sure, you can get closer. And then you're gonna try to hold your handstand away from the wall. Now, make small adjustments. Whether it's the toe tapping drill or the leg switching drill, make small adjustments, because if it's too big, you lose balance and fall over. Alright guys, so now you're going to actually try to hold that handstand using the drills that we just practiced. Just keep pushing tall to those shoulders and squeeze tight. So our first handstand up. Now maybe it might not be perfect at first, but that's okay, just keep on trying. Couple steps, but if you look at my core, it's because my core is loose and it's arching over a bit. So it's a little bit closer. Let's try a few more. There we go. And last one. Great job, guys. All right. All right, now we're gonna go into our bridge drills. So we can focus on opening up our upper back. You don't want to feel any pressure or pain in your lower spine, just above your waist. If you feel anything there, come down, reassess, and then try to find a better shape. So once you're up there, you're just gonna keep pushing your hips up, squeeze them tight, and pushing your shoulders into the ground, trying to keep your ribs pulled in as much as possible. Very good work. And now we're going to go over to an elbow bridge. So you're going to wrap your arms across your head and then grab the outside of your arms and try to push your elbows into the ground as I do that exact same bridge. I want to be resting on my elbows, and the feeling I'm looking for on top of everything else is the tip of my shoulder blade starting to press into my back as I open up that upper spine. And now we're going to go into our full-on bridge if you're ready for it. If you notice for this drill, my feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. I'm just focused on opening up my shoulders and then trying to get to the right position. So hands by your ears. As you get closer and closer to a better bridge with your shoulders on top of your hands, then we can start walking those feet together and pushing through straight leg. Alright, be sure to rock and roll. Great work, guys. For our last drill for today, we're going to be on the floor again, make sure it's soft. And we're going to go through just some hip mobility by reviewing our splits, and we're going to try to stay as low to the ground as possible on all of these. So start with super straight legs. And we're just going to hold for about 5 or so seconds. Just find a time that feels comfortable for you and then turn. Chin up and just breathe. Get as low as you can, as quickly as you can, and then hold. And then turn to the middle. Every time we turn to the middle, take a little time there and try to go a little bit lower. Focus on how tight your legs can be and rotating through the hips. This helps open your hips up. Okay, it's our final split. Let's rest here in the middle and just hang out for a little bit. All right, great work, guys. And you completed your first class for our 3rd week at Broadway Gymnastics virtual classes. Until next time.